Hey, Jason Harding. This is episode 23, and I'm Vernon Benedetto. Is that good or no? You want
What the fuck
to?
was that?
I tried something new. I had to try something new to get the filth off of me from that watch along WWE party. Good thing for us, nobody watched along, so they didn't see how much of a fucking train wreck that was. But that's all right. You live and you learn, I say.
I
So
guess I could have thought we wouldn't have much commentary and a watch along about a sport we don't know anything about.
mean, we weren't going to commentate on an event where nobody was in the room. We couldn't even hit a 20 piece in the room, so it was pretty
Who
bad.
knows? Maybe if we had, maybe if you were throwing content out there that we actually had some backing in.
That's true. So that was an epic fail for me, for us, but luckily we got through it, and that's about all we could do. So, how was your day? You look like you maybe took a toke off of something, right?
Maybe.
You a little high? Yeah, you look it. You look it.
Wonderful.
Well, good. It works out well. You're funnier when you're high.
Am I? I think I find people funnier when I'm high. I think that's how it works.
Well, maybe we'll laugh together then. Am I right?
Am I right?
Wearing these glasses, like I told you pre-screening, I actually could see, so it's a good positive. So.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen when they
I
told you
don't
you
know.
needed
I thought they were
glasses?
lying to me. I thought, it's a whole business thing. They just sell people stuff they don't really need, but I,
Well,
I do need it.
turns out.
Turns out that I do absolutely need it. I wanted to share with you a couple things. December 4th is International Cheetah Day. I don't know if that does anything for you, but I found that out.
Like the fucking like the cat, like the
Yeah,
the
like the
jungle
cat.
cat.
Like the cat. Do you like cheetahs?
Yeah, sure.
I think they're pretty cool. I don't really think they need
They're
their own.
fast as hell. That's about all I really know about them.
I know that Tyreek Hill, his name's Cheetah. A couple birthdays this month: Amanda Seyfried and Brandon Fraser. Brandon Fraser. Okay, so I'm going to give you both of those names. I'm going to give you a guess on how old both of them are turning. Go ahead.
Oh, Brendan's like kind of up there, right? He's turning like 55.
I'll take a guess. 56.
And I don't know the other person.
Amanda Seyfried, the you know her. Remember. Oh, I'm gonna drop an Easter egg here. It's early on. It's your turn, but I'll drop one. You could drop one later because we were one for one. We got Justin last time. But the best man in my wedding, my brother-in-law, Johnny Dietz, who does unbelievable woodworking cabinets for super high-end houses, worked for this gal, but he didn't know she was super famous.
Oh, she was in Ted too.
Had to. And he's telling me, he's like, I think I might know her, maybe from the bars or something. She just looks familiar. Then it turns out that he realized who she was next time. So that is,
Interesting.
yeah. So how old do you think she is?
She's 29.
39. So you're a little off on that.
She's 39. She's about to be 40 years old.
39, yeah. She looks good.
Wow.
Don't say it. You don't say stuff like that to somebody that's already 46, but it's okay.
But
Um,
there's a look. There's a look. She looks more teeny than not like teeny as in small. Like I don't fucking know.
do you know what the difference between ooh and ah is?
Is this like a setup to a joke, or are we like
Yeah,
seriously trying to
about
decrypt this?
about 3 inches.
Yeah,
Yeah, found
I
that
don't
one.
know.
No, I wouldn't know. I always just get speed this up, but it's okay.
Oh goodness.
I got a couple jokes here for you actually that I thought were pretty funny. I did a little bit of research today. This one kind of is stolen from the one that was told to us during the watch along, but I thought
I
it.
did like that one.
Yeah. Two deer walk out of a gay bar. One says to the other, "I can't believe I blew $50 in there." It was pretty funny. I
I
can't.
don't know why it's funny, but it is like
Yeah, this one I think is really funny. I only wrote it down an abbreviated version, so hopefully I can remember it. Kid asks his grandpa if he could have a drink of his beer. His name's Little Johnny. Grandpa says to Little Johnny, "Can your dick touch your asshole?" Little Johnny says, "Sadly, sadly, no." And then later on, Grandpa's lighting up a cigarette, and little Johnny says, "Can I have a puff?" And he says, "Can your dick touch your asshole?" And he goes, "Not yet." Later on, Johnny whips out a candy bar, and Grandpa says, "Hey, can I have a bite of that candy bar?" And he says, "Gramps, can your dick touch your asshole?" And he goes, very proudly, he says, "Yes, it can." He says, "Well, why don't you go fuck yourself?"
Where did you find that one?
I don't know, but it's a good one. So I wanted to tell it. I enjoyed, I enjoyed that
I
one.
thought it was gonna be something like, and he said no, no, it can't.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. So,
Grandpa's got a fucking schlong on him then.
Grandpa, yeah, he
Yeah.
does. That's son of a gun, but no, that was a pretty good one. I wrote that one down, and luckily, I was able to remember part of it because definitely did not write the whole thing down.
I've done that before where like right before a test, I'm like, no, this is like common sense. If I just read like half of it down, cool.
I got a couple more funny ones if you're ready for them. Why didn't Barbie ever get pregnant?
She's a fucking doll.
Because Ken always came in another box.
That's fucking who owns Barbie?
Yeah,
What
Mattel.
whatever that toy company is, they're coming for you now.
Yeah, that's fine. Um, I got a dad joke. This was really bad, but I'm going to tell it out there because
Oh goodness.
I think there needs to be one dad joke. So my friend was showing me his tool shed. Not what I meant to say. Restart. So my friend, he was showing me his tool shed and pointed to a ladder, and he said, "That's my step ladder." He said, "I never knew my real ladder because step ladder." That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
I'm
Oh, another dad joke.
gonna tell you something right now.
Yeah,
When they call it Blackout Wednesday,
yeah,
the day before Thanksgiving,
uh,
I didn't know people took it literally because I did.
yeah. Oh, you were banged up.
I got a level of drunk that I don't think I've been in a very long time.
Yeah, you guys could check out the dance video of old J Bone and see just the level he was at. Actually, that was relatively still early on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was pre-midnight, so
You were drinking a lot of mixed drinks. So my man would be like drinking these rum and cokes, and I'd be like, you'd be like, "Oh, it's all rum in this." And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, what do you want next?" "I'm definitely drinking beer next." And he finish it, and I'm like, "What do you get you a beer?" "Nope, rum and coke." And it was just like one after the other, after the other, after the other. And then we had a shot of Fireball, which I definitely did not need.
I
And
did not enjoy that shot at all.
no, I'm not a
Not
big
in the slightest.
Fireball at all. Not while I do it, and certainly not later on when I'm getting heartburn from it. So
Oh, fuck.
fuck heartburn.
Fuck, heartburn is right.
Medicine for it daily, and I still get it like a bastard. So
Yeah, when I said it, it's like that day's like a high school reunion you're not ready for.
yeah,
It literally was.
yeah.
You were
And there
sitting
was
there.
only like 20 people in the joint, and you knew all of them. So it was pretty amazing.
It was really odd. I had one at one point, one dude walks up, taps me on the shoulder. I went to community college with him, and then I turn around and it's like everybody I graduated with.
Uck,
Huh?
uck. I went there too. You try C, baby, represent. That's awesome.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
You know, if you guys out there are wondering, how does a 47, near 47-year-old keep his beard not so gray? It's gray, but I colored it right before I came on the air, and I wanted to share this just for men product here. Bing. I'll share the link to Walmart because you can get it there. But look, all you do is unscrew it, kind of like mascara, put it in. It doesn't last particularly long, but if you're going to go out, you want to cover that sucker up for the night. By the time you sleep, you roll over, your pillow's got a little black on it, and then you. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Cover it up. I got two more jokes for you, then we'll move on because these ones are pretty good, I think. Actually, I got three. It's for a a dad joke. Did you know your pupils are the last part to stop working when you die?
Really?
Yeah, they die late. It's pretty good.
That's pretty corny.
And we're back off the we're off the dad jokes, and we're on to a couple of doozies, if I might say so myself. What do you get when you mix human DNA and goat DNA?
Probably some fucked up creature.
No, you get yourself kicked out of the petting zoo. That was
That's
yeah,
that's something right there.
something. I like that one. And to finish the night off with the jokes, what did the banana say to the vibrator?
Not sure.
Why the hell are you shaking? She's gonna eat me. Okay. So that's it. Bum bum bum.
What a great segment.
Anyway, game of the week. I think I should get first pick since I'm on a five game losing streak.
I guess I could.
Fair enough. Thursday night's game. Green Bay Packers at home to none other than Detroit. I'll take the Packers though, because they need to win.
Don't hate that pick. I don't hate that pick.
The Packers. So that will give J Bone the
I would have been fine with either.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like they needed a lot more, so I'm gonna go with that. And that is the way the cookie crumbles on that one. I did see oh we both saw it. Gladiator 2. Saw it together. You were there?
Sitting right in front of you.
Yeah, right in front of me. Fucking Justin. Couldn't get his seats together. The cheap aisle. This is another Easter egg, Justin. I'm just
Emma
kidding.
goes to me, she's like, God,
Yeah.
I hope we're in the reclining seats because in front, dude, they like purposely pump air conditioning into those fucking movie theaters. I was
Yeah.
freezing cold.
And they make those cheap seats like they couldn't give you a little bit more leg room. I legitimately
I
couldn't.
think they took the old cheap sheet. I think they took the old cheap seats
Yeah,
that where the recliners were, and then
yeah.
just kept shoving them in.
I think they did, and they jammed them in there, and then at least it was like graduated a little bit, so you could kind of see over people's heads. It used to be everything was on the same level, and if you got somebody tall in front of you, you just couldn't see the movie theater,
Oh yeah,
the screen at all. But yeah, I thought the movie was pretty good. You
I
know,
liked it as a sequel.
yeah, that was pretty good. I haven't seen the first one in so long, so to me, it was basically a new movie. But
Yeah.
I would recommend it to those. To anybody out there, I hope I'm not doing any spoiler alerts that have yet to see JJ be killed off of the great show Outer Banks. You know, a
Oh
lot of
God,
people disagree with
never
whether
got into that show.
JJ gone. Gonna miss you, bud. Gonna miss
Which
you.
one was he?
He's the blonde one, the troublemaker, the
Hmm.
badass, the one the ladies liked. Although the other guy's better looking, but that's neither
Like
here.
I haven't even watched the first episode of this series.
Oh, okay. Well, it's certainly made for people of your age and not mine, but I got on that show early on and couldn't stop watching it. So
Is it good?
I think it's really good. It's like a newer version of like Goonies, like they're always looking for gold and shit. So it's like I kind of like the
It's
idea.
got like a metal detector.
Yeah, yeah, but there and then it's got Madeline Klein. She's decent looking, so it's like there's some good looking people in it, and
She's what some would call a good-looking woman.
she's,
Yeah.
she's slightly attractive, I'd say. So, but yeah, this week has not gone well for me. I went to the casino, put a bet on the 49ers to cover the bet against the Buffalo Bills.
Oof.
Immediately lost that one because McCaffrey got hurt, which
So
brings,
quickly.
yeah, which brings me to the reason why he got hurt, which I'd like to blame is the snow. And I'd like to tell you that how much I hate the snow and I hate the cold. And everybody that while it's summertime is wishing for it to get a little bit colder and nip in the air. This out there, 30 degrees where you can't even breathe and do anything, that's for you guys. You could have it. You could take it. And one day I'm going to move someplace that's warm year round. I'm going to tell you that right now. Probably not because I can't leave my family, but I would like to do it for at least a couple months of the year.
Yeah.
All right, so
I,
let's
I I like snowmobiling too much to just write off the winter.
Yeah, you could take snowmobile and you could shove it right up somebody's ass too. So let's do this. We'll do our countdown. I thought of this. There's only four, so it's not going to take super long. I'll give you first pick since I took first pick in the football game. Our favorite seasons. You pick first. What is your favorite season? Is it winter? Is it spring? Is it fall? Because I know it's not summer.
How are we drafting this?
All right, you take first, I'll take second, and whoever gets fourth, you'd be surprised what I'm going to take. You're not going to get the two you want.
Number one, I'm taking fall.
Taking fall, really?
Yeah,
Well, you know that you didn't have to take winter because there's no chance in hell I'm taking winter. So,
yeah,
and I'm taking summer because spring is just a little too rainy for me.
yeah. And I'm taking winter.
I'll take spring. I get spring and summer. You get winter and fall, and let's hear what people think. Do you prefer Eastern or tell us about it? If you're not in like a place where it gets cold, then tell me where you're at because I want to move there. And I could deal with 80
I want
degrees
to move
all year.
there.
I could deal with 80 all year. You
No
really?
thanks.
Yep.
I'm good.
Uh, nope. Gallagher, you know what? If we ever get really rich and we move someplace and that like Rogan demands that we move like to the West Coast, I'll get a like a fake snowmaker for you. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah, I mean, not going to
want
be
to
a big
ride a
area, not
snowmobile.
going to be a big area. You know what I mean? For you to
Yeah,
snowmobile, you get a couple feet,
couple, just like forward,
a couple
backward,
passes. Yeah, you'll be.
forward.
Yeah, go ahead, enjoy it. Actually, by the time Rogan signs, this will be so rich you could just take trips wherever you want. It'll be fine.
That's true.
Although in my world of great imagination, which I do have, um, he gets us an office in Nashville first. So it snows there.
You really thought this whole plan out.
Thought it. I've actually laid there in bed and dreamt it. Well, partially asleep, partially awake.
Like Rogan.
Yeah. And in this dream, like Rogan's like he's like a little bit shorter than me, you know.
Is he?
Pretty good. I don't know. It's my thought. That he,
Your dream?
and he tells me like he didn't really want to take the meeting, but then afterwards he was really grateful he did because like I was one of the funnier people he'd met. You know, there's a lot of things he said. I can't really tell you all of it, but it was a good meeting. Good meet.
I was completely locked out of your dream, man.
Oh, you were there. But you were getting high with his assistant. You guys were. He was like, "You smoke weed?" And he was like, "Yeah." You were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right, I got something for you." And then you guys left. Did that? I don't know. You weren't there for fucking some reason because it'd be weird if I was dreaming of you. Okay, it's one thing that Rogan's in the dream. Okay,
Dreaming of two grown men.
you were there. But I heard this topic. The great what's his name? God damn it! I should have been more prepared for the guy that always says outrageous stuff, Theo Vaughn. He was talking with a guy, his friend, and he said, "So he goes, I'm just curious, you know, how would you picture if I was ever going to get arrested? What would be the reason? Like, what would I get arrested for?" And I thought it was a pretty good question. So I'm kind of curious. What do you think I would get arrested for?
Realistically, I don't know, pissing in public somewhere.
I think that's probably right. I would say you get caught smoking weed in public, but I don't even think it's illegal anymore because I'm always walking past clouds of weed. So I think
I
you're,
don't think you can. I think it's got to follow somewhat of the same like open container shit, right?
yeah, maybe.
But I don't smoke it in public.
No,
Very rarely, maybe once.
I was a pot smoker. I'd smoke it all the time. That's a problem. That's why I know I can't do it.
Just fucking constantly.
I started masturbating and I can't stop. You know, it's like one of those things. It's like if I start it, then I'm gonna just do it till I die. So it's the way it is.
You're probably gonna croak in your wheelchair with your dick in your hand.
I'm so addicted to stroking it that I was just thinking like, could I smoke with one hand and whack it with the other, like at the same time, take a pull off while you're like you got the phones perched up?
I could do it.
Yeah, bet you've mastered it. But yeah, no, I don't have any interest in that. Maybe I'll take an edible, something like that. I get been sleeping like shit. I could probably,
Why don't you pop a melatonin?
yeah, I've done that. It makes me feel like crap in the morning, but
One time in high school, they were like,
man
someone
camp.
on the wrestling team, someone said they needed melatonin to fall asleep, and And I was like, oh, I didn't know you need melanin to fall asleep.
Yeah,
I got a few head turns and fucking
yeah,
called a retard.
yeah. Oh, there's that word.
I didn't say it. I said they called me.
Yeah.
What are you taking notes?
I'm marking it down in case we get canceled. Um, but yeah, no, it's been a pretty shitty week. Casino lost money. Watch along, nobody watched along. It's just, Nashville didn't meet anybody. It's just I could use a big hug from somebody. Big hug.
Everybody send a hug.
Yeah. Oh, we have 94 cents now in TikTok, so you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost buy a
They actually asked me if I wanted to cash out. They must not assume that we're gonna bring it over the dollar at any point. But
you want to take this out now?
yeah. You have any thoughts about this? But yeah, I was thinking about getting arrested, not getting arrested, but
What?
thinking about if I
You're
I don't
thinking
think
about
that
getting arrested?
no, but I do like watch these movies where there's like car chases and bad guys, and then I'll go to sleep, and I'm not much of a sleeper with the panic attacks and stuff, and I'll actually have dreams that I am like on the lam and like the cops are looking for me and shit.
I want the lamb.
Oh yeah. I don't
I've
think
been told
I
about
don't
these
think I could
fucking.
make it. I don't think I could make it in jail, man. I know people say it, but I was
I
talking
definitely
to
could
Joey.
not make it in
He worked
jail.
there for 25 years. He said it's not that bad. You get like TV time and you get to go to, he was saying it like it's nothing like in the movies, but it's like,
I definitely couldn't survive.
I
I
don't think
need snacks.
I could do a 2 month bid. That's about it. I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying I bet I could do a 2 month bid and get out, but it would all depend on
I'm in there a day and I'm done.
who my housemate was. Remember my roomie. If I get Dahmer next to me, then
Ooh,
oof.
that's a rough one.
That's
That's
a
a rough
rough one.
one.
He might be the scariest serial killer that I know.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
going into eating is a little weird.
Yeah. I can't even tell you how hungry I'd have to be to think about eating another person. I mean, like,
If you were stranded on a dessert.
I think I would die. I don't think I could just take a bite into a human flesh. I don't know. At that point, maybe I'm just going crazy.
Yeah, and even if I could, I bet you I'd puke immediately.
Yeah, I'm not keeping any of the nutrients in anyway. But like, oh God, I'm just thinking about how nasty that would be. I, I get a
Both our
fire,
stomachs are like
yeah,
turning right now.
I get a fire going and I got a fucking foot cooking on it.
Oh,
I got to bite into the toe.
that's disgusting.
I
Stop.
don't like toes.
Stop.
I don't like toes. I don't like looking at toes, nasty ones. I like a good foot. You know what I mean? I will definitely never be a foot model because I got a big toe that's times too big for my feet. But
And I have a pinky toe that doesn't touch the ground,
yeah,
so
combined, we have something pretty miraculous going. But I've seen some good feet before and been like, that's a good looking foot. I don't have it. And I've seen some nasty feet that make me gag. So
but the problem with those ones is that they're like wearing open-toed shoes and you're just
all the
looking
time.
like
Why do they
just
do it?
throw a sock over that, please. Please, God.
It's like nobody wants to see my bald ass head, so I cover it up with a hat. If you have yellow, gnarly, nasty ass toes, and wear some socks. Don't wear Tevas. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Keep your fucking slides off your feet.
Let me tell you the epidemic of grown-ups wearing Crocs because they were never designed for adults. That is a child shoe. You got a pair, don't you? You got Crocs?
I swear to God, I don't got Crocs.
I'll
I
wear
would wear Crocs
I'll
though.
wear Crocs the day that you find me dead. That's when somebody stuck them on my feet. I'm never.
Why? Even as a slipper?
Oh hell no, I'm not wearing Crocs. Nope. I'll put Birks on though, and I know they're not the most manly shoe in the world. I'll put Birkenstocks on like a
Jesus
sock.
for them.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'm not wearing Crocs. Can't do it, won't do it. And these people that wear pajamas and Crocs out in public, come on, man. Look at the 1920s, the roaring 30s or the 20s, I forget. I mean, people were wearing
Roaring Twenties.
20s, yeah, they were wearing suits and top hats. People, they cared about how they look. it's almost like cool to go out of the house looking like as much of a slob as you possibly can right now.
Just, I've done it. I'm like, I'm not fucking getting all did up to go to the store quick.
Oh man. I can't even imagine that I would ever leave the house in my pajamas.
Why?
I just can't because I just look like a slob. I'm
Who
too old for
cares?
it. I care way too much. No way I would do it. And you know I love pajamas. I would love to do it. I just
I'm in
can't.
pajamas right now.
I'm in pajamas too, but I'm in my own goddamn house. So it's totally fine.
I would totally go to the movies in my pajamas.
Hmm.
100%.
Well, I mean, and that begs the question. I mean, nobody's really seeing you in the movie theater either. I mean, I would like to put on a pair of pants with like snap buttons, so it looks like I'm wearing like, and then get out of those. And I got that. I got to throw a nice hat on and to get really cozy.
You have a pull-away outfit over top of
Yeah,
your
it'd
pajamas.
be really great. I would love it.
Let's market it.
Let's do it. We got to buy those 3-inch heels, 3-inch lift sneakers too. I really
Yeah.
like how that looks.
Fuck, I'd be 5'10".
You get your Christmas shopping done yet?
Not even a little bit. Not even one thing.
I got one Secret Santa thing I gotta get. That's pretty easy. It's pretty specific, right
Hmm.
online. And but yeah, I gotta go for the wife. I gotta get her some stuff. But usually wait till about December 23rd for any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's when I normally do my shopping.
Yeah, and then I'm really cursing everybody for there's no parking spots and why is it so crowded? This place sucks. They don't have what I want. But this is a smart thing to do would be to start before the last day of it. But
You could,
I could do that.
but
What do you got planned tonight? Anything?
just a bunch of homework. This is fucking a week from hell.
Is it?
A lot of shit due this week.
I don't have any shit due except for the bills. Now those stuff too. But I guess everybody's always got something due, you know?
Yeah, always.
Kid, you got homework due. When you get older, you got bills due. It's like just never stops. You don't ever not owe anybody something. You owe somebody a smile and a good morning, a happy face. You owe somebody for the, yeah, it's just like you're always owing. I'm always gonna owe somebody something. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not convinced yet I'm going to heaven, but if I am, then I probably owe at the gate there for something. They're probably up in the air about my decisions. So it might be a coin toss when I get there, like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're like,
I don't really know.
we gotta double check in with this guy.
I know you've been faithfully married for 50 years, but whacked off twice a day for the entire. That's kind of against our rules. So
You jerked off more than the entire Chinese population.
mm. I know I've asked you on this podcast before how you think that you're ultimately going to die, but I don't remember the answer. I would like to put odds on the fact that I'm definitely going to die of a major cause. It's going to be cancer or heart attack. If I had to
Wow,
take a guess today, I'd put the odds on a heart attack 1-1. So pretty much even money.
so
The
optimistic.
odds on a fucking yeah. I'd put slightly higher odds on the cancer part because I'm probably gonna have an attack relatively early in my life. Oh, pretty massive one. They call those a widow maker, so I'll be out. But if not, if I happen to make it past that, then something like an accident, car accident, I'm gonna put it like 5-1, 5-1 odds because I'm not a particularly good driver at a relatively young man, so I can't imagine it's gonna get any better when I'm older. So those are
Mm,
my top three ways that I think that I'm going to go out. How would I like to die? I'd like to die in a plane crash. It'd be great because the 1 in 11 million odds puts me at a pretty big talking point for people for the rest of eternity for their lives. My dad died in a plane crash. That's how my dad died. He was taking a shit and had a heart attack. It's not exciting. I want to die, if our parachute or something like that, saving a burning baby. I'm not a firefighter. I love them. Maybe one day when I do get like terminal news, I'll just become like the greatest firefighter in the world because I don't care anymore. And they're
I
like, "No,
believe once you
Benedetto,
once
the house, the roof's coming down. I don't give a fuck." It's really dramatic.
I believe when you hit that part of the diagnosis stage that you're
Yeah,
kind of like sickly a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. I'm not showing up looking great. You know what I mean? I took up smoking at this point. I'm kind of haggard looking, but I've given up on any thought that I'm gonna get any better. So I really have nothing to lose. And they're just like, "No, the house, it's a goner. There's a hamster in there. That's it. A hamster deserves a better life than this." And I run in the house and get the hamster, and nothing kills me. And then after all that, it turns out I get a call, and it's like they were reading somebody else's paperwork, and I'm not actually dying.
Was this from a movie?
Yeah, I think it might have been. The more I say it, the more it doesn't sound all that original. I think I added the hamster part.
You ad-libbed.
Yeah,
That was an ad lib.
yeah, but yeah, I like to go out a hero of some sort, protecting somebody. I don't think I want to get stabbed. I'd rather get shot than stabbed, I think.
I don't know.
Hmm. Where do you go? With a heart attack or what?
I don't want to have a heart attack.
Nobody wants to die, Jason. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the fucking facts of the facts. You're eating a pie, knots, and a Thule. I mean, that's probably not really good for the cholesterol levels. So, I mean, we all got to meet our maker at some point. Choose your poison. What are you gonna do?
Wow. If I find out I'm going, I'm just gonna take it like a
Yeah.
bunch of drugs.
Yeah, but that's killing yourself. And according to what we believe in, we don't get to where we got to get to. You can't do that
That's
shit.
true.
That's why I'm going to do something brave on my way out. Because if I save somebody's life in the process of dying, that gives me, another notch in the belt when I get there. You know what I mean?
You're trying to like boost
Yeah.
your entrance
Yeah.
pass.
Like I was talking about the waitress last time. Like they suck the whole time, but then they give the bill and they want to be all smiles and it's happy to get the big tip. Like I fucked up. I've been a degenerate my whole life, but then if I go out, like it's the end of everybody remembers the ending of a movie. So if I go out saving a life, that's pretty good. Maybe they don't look at the other, 60 years of bullshit. They just look at that one thing and it's enough to get me in. So
You think you're going at 60?
I don't know, probably before that. I don't have very high hopes for the future for me, honestly, but we'll see.
You may be the most optimistic person I've ever met.
At 60?
You're you're just like totally thinking that you're totally going all the way.
Oh, you know what? If I tell myself I'm going to live to 90 and then I die at 55, that's disappointing. But if I tell myself that I'm going to die at
You're
55, at
dead.
90, yeah, then you know what? Then I kind of feel like every year after 55, I really did something. So,
That's true. Every year, like, damn,
damn, another
I'm
year
still piecing
over.
it together.
I didn't know I was even going to make it this far. So this is a
Yeah.
hell of a year. But yeah, no, if I know I'm dying, or like if my wife decides to finally leave me and takes the kids and I can't find them and I have no other reason to live, I'm definitely not gonna just like overdose or anything, but I will make an effort to be a hero. I'll be just listening like ambulance chaser, but it'll be like police calls and I'm like running in to stop the perp. Sir, are you an officer? No, I'm not. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a way to go out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Not the perp.
Yeah, yes. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll put your odds at a heart attack very similarly at 1 to 1 because I'm pretty sure that I didn't look the odds up recently, but I think male deaths are like a 2 to 1 chance that you're gonna die of some type of heart attack or heart disease. You got a
I
pretty
feel like a
good
car crash is gonna happen.
car crash. There, I'll give you
Yeah.
5 to 1 on a car crash. And I'm going to give you your long shot bet, like mine on a plane crash, is 11 million to 1. I'm going to give you 10,000 to 1 odds that you die of choking to death. Eh? Because you are always getting shit stuck in your throat. So I'm going to give you 10,000 to 1 choke to death, which I'm going to put $1 on that. I'm going to have to pay myself if I outlive you. And so
I
that's how
almost died that one day at the restaurant. You guys didn't do shit about it.
I've had a couple instances where I was by myself where I thought I'm not gonna make it. It's in there. It's in there good. But I'm not making a joke of it because I do know people that have choked to death, and it's got to be an awful way to go out. But I mean, there
Yeah,
has.
no, I can't. The fear that's happening in that.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that takes over anything. It's like you don't have kids, but you like if when you do, and like you don't know where they are for like a second in the store, that panic that kicks in, it's like real. Like it's like that's the same thing when you're choking and you don't know that there's an end in sight to it. It's like start getting really scared. It's like when you really got to take a shit in public. Although,
Oh God,
yeah,
I ordered from Tosco's the other day,
mm,
and it was not good. Not
no,
good. No,
Tosco's
whatever they put in that
still,
pizza.
you could make it up to us. All right, it might not have been. What day was that?
Saturday.
Yeah, your aunt had a major stomach issues Saturday, and I had major stomach issues Friday and Saturday. I wonder if there was something going on with stomach bugs or something
Hmm. Could have been. We
because,
weren't like I wouldn't really get it from you guys unless we were sharing drinks.
well, I mean,
Definitely fucking mix the beer up.
we were together for Thanksgiving, so
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
or something. I don't know, but I know that I felt awful. I looked up these couple facts. I'll tell you before we hit the road because this is running a little late. I pulled these doozies up. Wait, I guess I didn't. Fuck me. Oh yeah, I did. Here we go. It is possible, not common, but possible, to grow teeth in your ovaries.
What? Is
See that picture? Could you imagine?
that real?
Yeah, it's real. It says this type of tumor is called a teratoma, and hair follicles, skin glands, muscles, and other tissues lie within its wall. Yep, that's a no for me. Thanks very much. That's what the guy says. This one other fact I pulled up, there is probably more bacteria in your mouth right now than there are people in your country.
Really? You
Yep.
want to know a
Live
fact?
in China or India, it's unlikely the population of your home country outnumbers the billion or so bacteria that are hanging out in your mouth at any given time. Now we're making out with people, swapping back millions and millions, and it doesn't bother me at all. Justin, it's okay, bud, because we know our
Oh,
boy Justin, a
I
bit
never
of
shouted out my person.
there you go. Oh, it's late too.
It's
It's,
late.
it's late, so we're gonna really know if this person's in. Go ahead.
It's my roommate who came on to the live
Yes.
showing on Saturday.
Mhm.
His name's Sev.
Yes.
Wonderful man.
There you go. Got anything else nice to say about him?
Fucking hell of a cook, though.
Hell of a cook.
That dude can make a steak like no other.
I would like to have some steak.
Holy shit. I'm just realizing now that we picked a dude who fucks up steaks.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
one that a good one. All right, two more facts on the way out. You
I got a
produce
fact for you.
you produce enough saliva in your lifetime to fill two swimming pools.
How do they test that?
Saliva varies so much from person to person that each pool would have a completely different consistency to others. I don't know. How do they do that? And last one, large percentage of the dust around your home is made up of old snowflakes. And when you consider that you lose about 50 million cells a day, that's not surprising at all. It's gross though. All right, what's your fact?
It's a little ditty, you know? Did you know that technically, because a human asshole can
I mean, I'm talking about fucking saliva and all kinds of real shit. And you, okay, go ahead.
Oh, listen, technically, I learned this at Christmas last year here in Albany. Someone had this fact.
Hmm.
A human asshole can shrink far enough, and a raccoon can shrink down enough and squeeze into a small enough hole that a raccoon will fit into a human asshole.
Hmm, that's weird.
Because I forget what the numbers were, but maybe it was like 7 inches or something, or 6 inches that a asshole can spread to and a raccoon can shrink down to.
Hmm. I can't stop picturing this now. And I've already told you I have a terrible fear of raccoons. First off, because they're nasty, and I know that they're they're just mean. And that's not just from The Incredibles and Jack Jack, but I had this fear before. So now my asshole is just going to be completely ripped up. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So a raccoon can
Can you
make itself
imagine
7 inches.
like squeezing into a 7-inch hole?
Ooh, and turn it into like a fucking probably a 2 foot hole too. Because it starts it and then it starts burrowing and just rips your asshole. Now we're talking like worst fucking nightmares here of what, because it's not like it just fits in nicely. It's not like it's a fucking
No, no.
mouth. Oh shit. Nope, not for me. That's why I stay.
Imagine learning that ditty while you're opening up your Christmas gift.
No, I could not imagine why anybody would bring it up during a Christmas gift, but I do like facts like that a lot. So that's
Yep,
good.
that was our Secret Santa party here before I came home.
I like it. You got another
It
one
was
coming?
fun.
Another Secret Santa?
Huh?
Another Secret Santa party coming or no?
I don't know if we're doing it this year.
Well, my friend, it is 9 o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time, halfway to middle aged. Please watch the whole show because this guy's pretty disappointed on how the watch along party went. I could use a hug, as I said. It's the holidays. Do something nice. Stick around, please. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're not one of the 43,200 people who subscribe and don't watch along or comment or care. But I'd appreciate it if you did. He'd appreciate it if you did. Watch our shorts, TikTok, Instagram, X. If you're driving, check us out on all the other platforms: Spotify, Apple, Amazon. And if you don't like us, then join the fucking club, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. All right, J Bone. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Go snowmobiling this weekend. Have a good time. Don't smoke and drive.
Absolutely not. I don't do that.
Smart. People die snowmobiling.
A lot of accidents.
A lot of accidents. All right, you tell these people what they need to hear so that they can hit that exit button and get the hell out. I brought us in. You take us out.
What? This is halfway to middle age.
He's not the best color commentator in the world for nothing. J Bone! And we
Oh,
are,
and tell them who we are.
yeah.
Oh
Who,
yeah, this is halfway to middle aged. I'm J Bone. That's Vern Mo. Peace out.
I like it.